Marta Yanci is back with us in 2013, cooking for us something from her kitchen in our kitchen. It'll all make sense later. Marta, what are you cooking for us?
Hi guys, Happy New Year. Well, today I'm going to cook a dish called Arroz Caldoso, which is basically done with rice and seafood, and it's very traditional in the south of Spain. So it's something in between a rice soup and a risotto, but neither of the two. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to Studio One, where Studio One kitchen becomes Marta's kitchen for around about the next 5 minutes. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sounds good, yeah.
Good stuff. What are you preparing for us? You described it so beautifully earlier.
Yeah, so it's called Arroz Caldoso. Arroz is rice, yeah. And caldoso means basically that it has quite a lot of broth. It's not a soup, it's something in between a soup and a risotto, let's say, yeah. So it's going to be juicy, but it won't be a rice soup, okay?
Elements of paella in there as well, or
no? No, paella is more from Valencia, so from you know, the east part, and this is from the south. I guess
so
this is
the southern dish.
Yeah,
okay.
sort of yeah.
Good stuff.
They're trying to take over the paella, I'm guessing, with this, yeah, because it does have the seafood as well. So basically, what we have is we have chopped onion and chopped tomato, and then what we're going to do is we're going to saute that with olive oil. Okay. I've done that over here already, yeah, just to save us some time.
So you're just sweating those down, cooking those off for a couple of minutes? Yeah, you just
cut them small for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, because you want that tomato to sort of melt a bit, and then once that is done, you'll put your rice. The most important part of this is you need to have 4 times more of broth than you would of rice. Okay. That's short grain rice.
So this is just plain short grain rice?
This is Egyptian.
Yeah?
Yeah, Egyptian rice.
Good Egyptian rice there. And are you cleaning this beforehand or putting it in any water at all?
No, not at all.
Just goes
not at all.
In.
Yeah,
okay.
you just go straight in there, and then what you do is, what I've done here is I've prepared some stock with the heads of the shrimps. You can actually do that. So you see we've got the clean shrimps, and if you want you can prepare a stock with it, and then it'll add a bit more flavor. If not, you can put just water or stock cube or anything like that. But if you have the time to do the stock, it's going to be so much nicer.
Gives it a little more intense
Of course,
flavor.
yeah. So nice. And it's we're doing it with shrimps only, so we want to have a bit of flavor there,
yeah.
So what you do basically, you incorporate your rice in there, and you'll saute it a little bit to make sure it gets sort of mixed with all those flavors in there. You can put a bit of salt. I will put a bit of pepper. There you go.
Any little way I can there. Okay, a little bit in there.
And then you just let it cook for a couple of minutes, and then you need to make sure, I've measured this beforehand. What I do is normally I use, you know, the espresso cups that are little? I use that to measure. Normally for a cup of rice, you need to put 4 cups of broth, okay? So that's sort of like the measurement that you want.
But you're doing that intermittently? You're sort of putting one in, you're not putting the whole lot in straight away?
You do put the whole lot in straight away. Yeah, you do. Once you've sauteed the rice, you wait for it to have sort of like a nutty smell coming out, and then you just put
2.5 minutes, Marta, just to
that's
keep you informed. Yeah.
So basically, I've got this other part here that has been cooked already. Now, when it's nearly cooked, what you do is you add the shrimps. So this rice is about 2 or 3 minutes away from being done.
And how long has the rice been cooking away in there?
It's been cooking for about 15 minutes.
15 minutes,
something like that, yeah. So we just put the shrimps in there. Now, because we have no time, I'm going to put the heat a bit higher so you don't eat raw shrimps, yeah. And while that is finishing off, I've got a little surprise for you. I had some, I had some extra shrimps, so I've just grilled them, and we're going to prepare a little tapa to have before the arroz caldoso, yeah? Okay. So we're going to prepare a little vinaigrette with that, and for that we're going to use some onion. And we're going to use a little bit of red bell pepper. And we're going to use mango, yeah? So we're doing like a salsa, but we're just adding different ingredients to that. And can you guess what this is?
Is that a cheese?
If you smell it. No.
No?
It smells sweet. White chocolate, because we have no time, so I'll tell you. Yeah.
So putting white chocolate
So we're going to put white chocolate,
We're putting white chocolate
when I do salad sauce, I always put either sugar or honey or something sweet, a sweet element, yeah? So I tried this with white chocolate, and it works really well. So we're just going to put some pepper there. You've got your bread, so if you want to help me out, we can put a couple of slices of bread there.
A couple of slices of bread there, up against the clock now, last minute of the...
We put some vinegar, some olive oil, and we're just going to mix that there. Our rice is done now.
Okay. So I keep that, giving that a whirl around there?
Yeah, just give it a good mix.
No worries at all. I'm working in Marta's kitchen this evening, look at that. It's got me working.
Yeah, you see? And now what you want to do, and you can borrow this spoon, and this is the tricky part, you need to put a little bit on top of the shrimps.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Do you think you can manage? Wait, I'll bring that closer to you.
I don't know if I can manage.
And in the time being, I'm going to serve the rice, and the only thing I could find for serving is this. So I'm afraid this is what I'm going to use.
Don't you worry about that.
So If you have a look at the rice, you're going to see that it is actually quite juicy. It's not, wait, let's clean that a little bit. It's not a risotto, certainly not, but it's not a soup either, if you have a look at it. So what we're going to do now is we'll just put a little bit of coriander. That was really mean. That was really mean. I'll put a little bit of coriander.
I realised that I've hidden them behind there.
Ah, you see, that's why. I never saw it. I'll put a little bit of coriander, and I'm going to put a bit of pepper. Okay, I know for next time. There you go. And I'm going to get just a couple of nice shrimps. You see, they cooked perfectly. If you just put them, say, like 2 or 3 minutes before the end.
This is a better serving dish, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite convenient, yeah?
Very, very
It's exactly
convenient.
1 cup, so there you go.
Good stuff. Right,
So,
30 seconds in. Let's get Ash over. And Marta, you can talk us through the dish
yeah,
one final time.
So there you go. So basically, this, as you missed it, is the Arroz Caldoso with shrimps and a bit of coriander and a bit of nice pepper. And I've prepared a little tapa for you, some grilled shrimps with a mango vinaigrette.
So we have tapas and a main course. It's a real
All of
treat.
it, yeah.
It's
a whole dinner.
Way
whole
to start
dinner.
2030. Thank you so much for this,
Thank
Marta. Recipe to this is on our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Studio One Live.
And you see all that? See all those smiles on those faces over there?
Everyone's so excited.
It's because the crew loves it. That's it for Wednesday night right here on Studio One. Thanks as ever to Marta, to all of our guests, and to everyone who's joined us throughout the evening.
And of course, we'll be back tomorrow at the same time with 2 designers who just happen to be married, and how we all can show support and appreciation for Dubai's workers.
It's going to be a good one, so make sure you join us then. Until then, it's prawn time. Let's dive in.
Good night.